You know what's funny? In Nigeria, fame is like quicksand. One day you're trending, the next day you're forgotten. But somehow, one man has managed to stay in the spotlight, no matter how many people drag him, cancel him, or disagree with him. His name? VeryDarkMan. He's not a musician. He's not a comedian. He's not even an actor. He's just a man with a phone, a voice, and courage that cuts through the noise. In a social media world filled with fake smiles and paid influencers, VeryDarkMan came in loud, raw, and unfiltered, and ever since then, Nigeria hasn't known peace. Some call him a troublemaker. Some call him a national hero. But one thing everyone agrees on, you just can't ignore him. So today, let's talk about why, after all the drama, all the suspensions, all the controversies, VeryDarkMan is still relevant. Let's go deep into his mindset, his strategy, even if he doesn't call it one, and how he became the man the system can't silence. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and join the family that brings you real talk, deep gist, and honest breakdowns about the biggest names shaking Nigeria and Africa. Now, grab your popcorn because this one's going to be the man, the mission, the mouthpiece. VeryDarkMan didn't come to play. From the moment he appeared on social media, he made it clear. He wasn't here to impress anyone. He spoke about things most people avoided: corruption, fake lifestyles, influencer fraud, celebrity hypocrisy, and social injustice. And just like that, people started listening. But here's the twist. At first, many people laughed. They thought he was just another loud guy seeking attention. But the more he spoke, the more sense he made, and the more his voice became a mirror to Nigerian society. In a country where people are scared to speak the truth, VeryDarkMan said, "I'll speak for those who can't." And whether you love him or hate him, that courage alone keeps him relevant. Controversy is his currency. Now, let's be real. Controversy is power. VeryDarkMan mastered the art of being unapologetically vocal. He doesn't sugarcoat his words. He doesn't care who's offended. And guess what? That's exactly why he wins. Every time he speaks, social media explodes. He trends on X, Twitter, Instagram Reels, TikTok clips, everywhere. People rush to comment. Some to agree, some to argue, some to insult. But at the end of the day, they're all talking about him. In fact, sometimes it feels like the more people try to cancel him, the more powerful he becomes. He has turned hate into engagement and drama into dominance. The power of fearlessness. Let's talk about something deeper. Why do Nigerians keep watching VeryDarkMan, even when they say they're tired of him? It's because he represents something rare, fearless truth. He says things most people only whisper. He calls out names without blinking. And deep down, people respect that. Whether it's talking about corrupt influencers, bad governance, or fake activism, he touches the nerves people avoid. And let's be honest, people might hate the tone, but they can't deny the truth. In a country where fear silences many, a fearless voice becomes entertainment, news, and activism all in one. That's why every time he disappears for a while, people start asking, "Where's Veedu?" That's relevance. Hated, but heard. Another thing that keeps VeryDarkMan relevant is the fact that he doesn't need to be liked to be heard. He understands that relevance isn't about being loved, it's about being noticed. Some influencers need fan love. VeryDarkMan needs only one thing: attention. And he gets it every single time. Even his enemies watch his videos. Even those who insult him secretly refresh his page. Because in truth, he's unpredictable, and people love that chaos. You never know what he'll say next. You never know who will call out next. That's how you stay in people's minds, through suspense and shock value. When truth meets strategy. Now, some people think he's just ranting randomly, but there's strategy in the madness. Every outburst, every video, every response builds a pattern. He knows how to control the narrative. He knows how to make headlines. He knows how to pick his battles, sometimes for awareness, sometimes for exposure. He's not just talking. He's creating moments that trend. And trending equals relevance in today's media world. Even when he's banned or restricted, people re-upload his videos everywhere. You can't silence someone whose voice has already multiplied. What makes him different? Unlike most influencers who rely on beauty filters, paid sponsorships, or fake clout, VeryDarkMan relies on authenticity. He doesn't pretend to be perfect. He admits his flaws, his anger, his mistakes. And guess what? That's exactly why people relate to him. He represents the voice of frustration, especially for young Nigerians who feel unseen and unheard. He's bold enough to question authority, drag the powerful, and still laugh through it. You might not always agree with him, but you can't deny that he's real. Relevance beyond social media. VeryDarkMan has crossed from being a social media influencer to becoming a cultural symbol. He's now part of conversations on TV, radio, and even political spaces. People quote him. Journalists reference him. And whether it's in gossip shows or public debates, his name keeps coming up. That's not ordinary relevance. That's impact. He may not hold an official title, but he's influencing minds, and that's power no platform can take away. The future of VeryDarkMan. Now the big question, will he stay relevant forever? Maybe not forever, but here's the truth. As long as Nigeria remains chaotic, corrupt, and dramatic, voices like VeryDarkMan will always have a place. He feeds on social issues, and Nigeria keeps serving them daily. So as long as there's injustice, clout chasing, and celebrity drama, VeryDarkMan will always have content and an audience. But he must also evolve to balance truth with responsibility and to make sure his voice builds more than it destroys. If he does that, he won't just be relevant, he'll be legendary. At the end of the day, VeryDarkMan is a reminder that relevance isn't about perfection. It's about purpose, boldness, and the willingness to speak even when your voice shakes. He might offend you, he might shock you, but he'll always make you feel something. And that's the power of staying relevant. So tell me in the comments, do you think VeryDarkMan is helping or hurting the system? Is he Nigeria's voice or Nigeria's problem? Let's talk about it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video so more people can join the conversation. Until next time, this is your host, reminding you, in a world full of silence, sometimes the loudest voice is the most necessary one.